vans, trucks, and boats, whether they run or not. Call right now and receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to over 50 locations. Call 1-800-785-9618. Donate your car today. That's 1-800-785-9618.
PM show, nationwide, coast to coast, Monday edition. I'm Michael Horn. Paul Stern is on assignment somewhere. I don't know. He'll be back here. Trust me, they'll find him. Anyway, this Bindi Irwin is Steve Irwin's mini-me, and she's 17 years old. She's going to be on Dancing with the Stars, and apparently she is no stranger to dancing because she's in a dance troupe called the Jungle Girls. Now, I'd pay some dollars to see that. The Jungle Girls. She loves to sing, dance, particularly about wildlife, and she's going to relocate to Los Angeles for the TV show. So when did it start? September 14th. Are we getting ready for the new TV season? I guess we are. Already starting up in September. I just was getting through some of the summer reruns. They don't have reruns anymore. They actually have new series out there. Speaking of, I was talking about Jay Leno, who was one of the greats on nobody did the Tonight Show like Jay Leno. The most interesting crafting commentary that he had in that 30-minute monologue that he'd do at the beginning of the show, 20 to 30 minutes. The best 30 minutes ever on television. And so now they got this Jimmy Fallon, and they've extended his contract, I think, 6 more years till like 2021 or something like that. But Jimmy is not having a fun summer. You know, there's problems. I told him he shouldn't have stayed in New York. What a Dudsville place to have the Tonight Show. Boring New York. You know, Ethel Merman shows up every 4 weeks on the show. No business like show business. You know, I like the stars. I like to be out in Hollywood. We broadcast here from Hollywood, and look at stars all around us here on this show. If you listen with any regularity, you know, every so often we grab a star here on the broadcast. Why, just the other day Larry Elder was here in the studio. You know, just the other day. So Jose, can you see, was in here the other day too. Thank you, Jose. There's a lot of people around here, but Jimmy Fallon, now he does this show in New York, and apparently, you know, what did he had his ring finger on? I think maybe there's some fisticuffs going on there or something. He had his ring finger on and he fell, and the ring finger caught the corner of a table and almost ripped his finger off. Yeah, you believe that one? Yeah, maybe the first time you heard it. Now there's this one. That Friday, he shared a snap of a tooth injury. Right after a couple of months after he almost lost his finger, he had an intense and funny fall with almost losing the finger. And so he was apparently, according to Jimmy Fallon, he was trying to open a tube of Scar Gel. See, you don't need Scar Gel. It's high definition television. You're not going to cover that stuff. He was trying to open up a tube of Scar Gel for his poor finger when he chipped his tooth. And that's the true story. He took a picture of it and, of course, tweeted it out and sent out chipped front tooth trying to open tube of scar tissue repair gel for recovering finger injury. Thank you, Dr. Job DDS. Hashtag best summer ever. Brand new Tonight Show tonight. Well, he's trying to look like Letterman. If he chipped a tooth, this is what the guy's trying to do to get the ratings. Fallon's obviously stole Leno's spot and now went after Letterman's chipped tooth. That gap. That's what's going on. I see what's happening. He was in the ICU for 10 days with that finger, I guess. And I guess he almost had to have his finger amputated. Quit jumping around so much. You know, the guy's a little hyper. Just calm down. That's what I say. Take it easy. By the way, some good news here. Comedian Tracy Morgan, who's coming back, I understand, to Saturday Night Live, got married 14 months after that terrible car crash that he survived. He was on 30 Rock. He was a cast member of Saturday Night Live. He's going to start performing again. He'll probably do. I think he's guest hosting Saturday Night Live this coming season. Anyway, he married his longtime fiance on Sunday, and People magazine reported on the website that he had a brain injury, broken bones. Remember, if you recall, the Walmart tractor-trailer hit his limousine in New Jersey on a turnpike as he was returning from a gig in Atlantic City in June of last year. So luckily, he's recovered. And now 14 months after the accident, yesterday, his wedding to Megan Wollover was attended by friends, family. They have a 2-year-old daughter, Maven. And so far, Tracy Morgan has not been allowed to perform since the crash, in which, by the way, a close friend of his died. But he's going to host an episode of the sketch show Saturday Night Live on October 17th. So it's true. That's when he's going to be coming back. Saturday, New Jersey, Ocean County Prosecutor's Office put out a press release announcing that they'd arrested a guy, Stephen Shearer. He's the 25-year-old man with whom Rosie O'Donnell's 17-year-old daughter, Chelsea, was found after she went missing for a week. That's kind of a strange report. Did you hear about this one? He's been charged with third-degree endangerment of a minor and third-degree distribution of obscenity to a minor. These charges apparently carry a maximum sentence of 5 years. He's currently being held on $40,000 bail. According to the announcement from the prosecutor's office, he'd been sending some pretty inappropriate stuff to Chelsea. And on Friday morning, on the 21st of August, detectives from the high-tech crime unit and the police department retrieved the 17-year-old Chelsea's cell phone with consent from Rosie O'Donnell. An examination of the phone by these groups showed evidence of inappropriate communications over the last several weeks. This is the thing. Your kids have cell phones. You don't know what's going on. Anyway, Shearer apparently is forbidden from contacting anyone in the O'Donnell family, including Chelsea. I don't know if he knows the family, doesn't know it, but that's the latest there. Brian Austin Green, he is almost, wasn't he in like, Desperate Housewives? Didn't he have a role in there most recently? He is going to get some spousal support from Megan Fox. They were, married and they got divorced. And the reason appears to stem from a terrible car accident. Another car accident. TMZ broke the story. Apparently, Megan Fox filed for divorce Friday, and sources say she'll end up paying Brian spousal support because of the large disparity in income and income potential. Brian has worked apparently very little since last December when he was in a head-on collision, and as reported, Brian and Megan were driving when they were hit by a drunk driver who was arrested. Brian says the guy was going around 50 miles per hour, and it was severe enough for airbags to deploy. And at the time of the accident, TMZ said that Brian and Megan were not injured. Now they are told the accident triggered a serious medical condition, vertigo. That can happen after an accident. That affects your balance. And sources say Brian's vertigo is so bad he can't even get out of bed. He hasn't worked since the accident. And Brian and Megan, who is steadily working on huge movies, are still living in the same home. This is a terrible thing. What does it get down to? The booze. You got to lay off it if you're going to drive. All right, straight ahead, some sad news for those of you in Southern California. Advertising icon passed away, and somehow we missed it. I'm glad we're going to be able to tell a little story here. So, straight ahead, we continue. This is the PM Show, Monday edition. I'm Michael Horn. Paul Stern is on assignment. Our executive producer, Courtney Cadera, putting the whole show together. Tomas pressing the buttons. You can check us out on our website at crntalk.com and view the live camera feed. You also get one of those Roku boxes. Hook it up to your TV and watch all your favorite live shows on your TV set in the comfort of your own home with your shoes off, your feet propped up, while we're hard at work here at the CRN Broadcast Center. We continue.
Let me take just a moment or two, if I may, and talk about a great place to eat. That's right, for you folks anywhere in the eastern San Fernando Valley, drop into Bob's Big Boys. That's right, in Sun Valley at 8274 Sunland Boulevard. Now, everybody remembers the name Bob's. They're getting bigger and bigger every day, and little old Bob carrying the hamburger in his checkered overalls is the same Bob that you remember from back through the years. And, of course, if you want to go in for a great lunch, remember their classic burger, the original double-deck hamburger combination. Delicious 100% pure ground beef in 2 patties with American cheese, lettuce, and our famous Big Boy special sauce. The name is Bob, and I think when you go in, you'll say, by golly, I'm sure glad that I found this restaurant because it's good for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. They've got all kinds of things, and all you have to do is remember Bob's Big Boy in Sun Valley at 8274 Sunland Boulevard. It's a great place to eat.
Experience a luxury boutique hotel escape in the heart of Laguna Beach, California. With the finest art gallery, shopping, dining, and nightlife just steps from your door. The heart of Laguna Beach, the edge of the sea. It's the Inn at Laguna Beach. Enjoy our comfortable rooms, blending the style of a timeless beach bungalow with the modern comforts of today. 70 newly appointed guest rooms and suites await you at the Inn at Laguna Beach. Then, relax at the rooftop bar, where you'll indulge in breathtaking views of the ocean. For dining, you'll find libations and local cuisine on the California coastline, including dining at the legendary Las Brisas, a Southern California landmark. The Inn at Laguna Beach, footsteps from room to village to sea, located in the heart of Laguna Beach. The Inn is within walking distance of all that Laguna Beach has to offer. No car required. The Inn at Laguna Beach, 211 North Coast Highway in Laguna Beach, California. Call 800-544-4479 or visit inatlagunabeach.com.
Hi, I'm Joan London, and if you're worried about your parent or a loved one living alone like I was, and you want reliable senior care information, then call A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. With one phone call, you'll get free information on assisted living, Alzheimer's care, nursing homes, even important financial information. It's a free service, so call now.
Call now, 800-704-6182, 800-704-6182.
The best show in the world is Two Scorpions and a Brandy Glass. I'm Barry Farber. It is nice when you call and say, oh, Mr. Farber, I agree with you, but that really gets us nowhere. I want your enmity, hostility. I want your questions. Give me a call right here on the Barry Farber Show. Weekdays, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on CRN Digital Talk Radio.
PM show nationwide, coast to coast. CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn. Glad to have you with us here. Falstron on assignment. I don't know if you're a sports fan, but if you're a Dodger fan, they absolutely stink. This is one of the worst franchises in baseball. They've got like 2 good players, Zach Greinke and Clayton Kershaw. The rest of the guys really suck. They can't hit timely hits. And here's the thing, they all think they're huge home run hitters. Where is it? And only, Dodgers lucky that the Giants are, tanking just along with them. They're a game and a half in first place in the National League West. You got Pittsburgh surging, the Cubs that are doing well, they've lost a few here recently. It's the Cardinals rolling along. These Toronto Blue Jays just steamrollered the Angels. The Angels are falling down in the standings in the wild card. And so here's the deal. The Central Division of the National League is so good that if you don't win your division, you're probably not going to become a wild card. Pittsburgh is doing just wonderful. I mean, let's look at those standings as they are right now. I mean, this is just, you've got in the National League Central, St. Louis has won 78 games, Pittsburgh 74, Chicago 71. The Dodgers have only won 67, the Giants 66. In the East, the New York Mets 67, Washington Nationals 62. All the teams are going to come out of the Central. They might as well just kick out the rest of the teams and let the Central go ahead and play each other. That's where the teams are. I'm calling it like it is. Dodgers spend millions of dollars on trash. The latest guy they got is Chase Utley, who, he can't even hit his way out of a paper bag when he was with the Phillies. Now that he's like 83 years old, the Dodgers bring him to their team. They got all these streak hitters that can't hit the side of a barn. Then they got the young youth that either strike out or their brains are so far gone they just like to throw the ball into the stands every chance to get to show you how far they can throw. They've got a terrible team. The bullpen, come on, it's like a mop-up squad. You talk about the fireman squad. They're barn burners. They light up a game. There's not one stopper and that one closer in that bullpen of the Dodgers. American League, Kansas City. Once again, the Central's doing well. They've won 75 games already, Kansas City. Minnesota, second place at 63. They're almost as good as Texas in second place in the West. Houston's won 69 games. Toronto 69. The Yankees 68. So it's a little more spaced out, but it looks like the Angels slipping in the standings for the wild card. It's interesting. Be very interesting to see how things work. The best team money can buy, the Dodgers, losing. It's not. I think Vince Scully probably will just quit. He may just step out of the box and just fall into the balcony down below. Yeah, whatever just happened. That's what he might do. So, we got Jimmy Fallon, whose contract, the Tonight Show contract, has been extended now for another 6 years. He's going to be at the desk until 2021. Nice movement on that, Tomas. Did it all by itself, too. 2021, he's going to be on the Tonight Show. According to the gigantic, wonderful NBC Entertainment chairman Robert Greenblatt, the genius that got rid of Donald Trump from Celebrity Apprentice. Anyway, here's good news, though. I talked about Jay Leno seeing him. Jay is going to be back on television. He's got a show on CNBC called Jay Leno's Garage. That should be a good one. I think it's going to be at his garage right there in Burbank, California. So Jay said, quoting, "Now it's fun to be back. I've been with NBC my whole career." He says he's fine with no longer doing the Tonight Show. He loves cars. Jay does. So his first vehicle was a 1934 Ford pickup. He bought it when he was 14. He chose NBC because it was a smart network, a lot of car shows. It's people throwing tools at each other, yelling and screaming. This show is a cut above. It's a lot more about the history and the passion of the automobile. So this will be kind of fun. Heroes is returning to television, a 13-week limited series, 2-hour premiere coming up September 24th. That's going to be on NBC. What else? Neil Patrick Harris is ready for his best time ever. He's executive producing and starring in an 8-week variety series. This will stink. A variety series. A look at what's playing in the box office. Straight Outta Compton is like number one. Neil Patrick Harris has got a new variety show called The Best Time Ever. Yeah, maybe, Dancing with the Stars does well. Maybe Neil's got a shot. We'll see. All right, I got that sad news that we'll talk about here just in a few minutes. We'll talk about a couple of quick items for you, though. Kelly Clarkson, if you hadn't heard that, she is pregnant. She was at Staples Center, and she began crying at a concert. She says, "I'm totally pregnant." Have you seen her? That would be my guess. She looks a little in the pregnant way. Sad news for Shannon Doherty. She, was on Beverly Hills 90210. She is battling breast cancer. Her diagnosis became public when she filed a lawsuit. So we'll see what's going on there, and we wish her all the best. We'll have more for you straight ahead. Here's the PM Show on CRN.
Hi, folks. This is Larry Minetti. And many of you out there suffer from skin problems. Well, I've been telling you for months how to solve that problem. It's called Herpanasin. It's the most unique and effective formula on the market. It cleans your skin from the inside out. It gets rid of all kinds of acne on your back, your neck, your face, so you can feel and you could look like a movie star. Herpanasin is a natural supplement. It was created by Dr. Wayne Diamond and his staff, and trust me, this really works. I've been on these supplements for over a year now and never had a problem. There is no reason in the world to wake up and be afraid to look in the mirror. You trust Larry. Just try it. Call 888-467-4200. 888-467-4200.
Do you owe the IRS money? Do you have years of unfiled returns? Has the IRS garnished your wages or put a lien against your house? The IRS has the power to make you pay back what they claim you owe and will stop at nothing to collect. If you are losing sleep over your IRS tax problem, there is a solution. Call Signature Tax now. Speak with our professionals and feel the weight of your tax burden lifted from your shoulders. Call 800-543-1427 for your free and confidential analysis on ending your tax nightmare. We can help get your life back on track and give you the fresh start you deserve. Our A-plus BBB rated tax resolution team has over 125 years of combined experience to get you the best deal possible while stopping the IRS dead in their tracks. Call Signature Tax now at 800-543-1427. Call 800-543-1427. Again, that's 800-543-1427. 800-543-1427.
Are you nearing eligibility for Medicare benefits? Then you know now is an important time in your life. Medicare benefits can be a complicated puzzle. You don't want to overpay for your Medicare coverage or get the wrong plan. Let Health Markets Insurance Agency help you. With one free phone call, a licensed insurance agent will help you select a Medicare plan that's right for you and your budget. If you're becoming eligible for Medicare, call today and learn how to get the most out of your benefits.
800-793-1960. 800-793-1960.
Health Markets Insurance Agency is the DBA or assumed name of InSphere Insurance Solutions, Inc., which is an authorized insurance agency in all 50 states and the District of Columbia. Not all agents are licensed to sell all products. Service and product availability varies by state.
Call 800-793-1960. 800-793-1960. 800-793-1960. 800-793-1960.
Welcome to Staples.
Hi, Staples guy. I need school supplies for my kids, and I can't spend a lot.
With Staples' 110% price match guarantee for back to school, find an item for less, and we'll match the price and give you 10% of the difference.
So I'll get the lowest price on backpacks?
Yes.
Notebooks?
Mm-hmm.
Calculators?
You bet.
Even?
Yep.
Nice.
Make low prices happen. Make 110% ready happen. Staples. Make more happen.
Price match plus the 10% difference discount valid at checkout for items from retailers operating online and retail stores or products sold and shipped by Amazon. Valid through 9/19/15. See store or staples.com for details.
Hi, this is Fred Dreyer. Join me and Michael Horn on the PM show Wednesdays at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern here on CRN Digital Talk. We talk about things in the sports world nobody else does. So listen in to me and Mike at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on CRN Digital Talk. And go to crntalk.com for more information on other show times. And don't forget to take us with you by downloading the CRN app on the App Store.
PM show nationwide, coast to coast. CRN Digital Talk Radio. All right, those of you in Southern California, sad note. And this one just got by me here. This happened, over a week ago. Yeah, more than a week ago it happened. I'm talking about this guy, Paul Goldenberg, who passed away. You know who Paul Goldenberg is? The king of big screen TV. I am the king. Did you know that, Tomas? Paul's big screen, he passed away.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. He was an icon.
87 years of age. He's an advertiser, and he'd always sell big screen TVs. He's I am the king, and he'd have a king's, crown on his head. And so, and then my buddy, Milo Rosas from, sells BMW. So, well, I wonder what happened to my friend Paul. I haven't seen Paul. And so, apparently Paul has passed away. And he was the king of big screen in Southern California. Natural causes. He founded Paul's TV in 1964 on a $1,000 loan. That's the way you start your business. You get $1,000 and you start Paul's big screen TV.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. And he was best known for his commercial catchphrase, I am the king. I am the king. Anyway, he sold everybody big screen TVs. Some good, some bad. Now, there were some big, huge TVs. When the big screens came out, they were huge. We still have sort of a tank in our conference room.
We do.
But it works well, I have to admit. You can converge the hash cross marks on there and not only get a clear picture, you can fire off and knock off a few clay pigeons if you get the things really lined up. But it is it's a classic TV. My friend Generalissimo Federico Beaton got a thing that looked like it was about 9,000 pounds. You literally needed a crane to put it in your house. And then Fred Dreyer. Apparently Wayne Gretzky talked him into some kind of rear screen projecting. Do they still have the rear screen projector TVs?
No.
Fred had the last one. His was so blurry you weren't quite sure what you were watching. I went over to his house and thought I was watching a baseball game, and turned out it was a big football competition.
Oops.
Anyway, he was the king, and he will be missed. Sorry to talk about that. Now, here's also sorry news about the television viewing. Apparently, the cable shows this summer been tanking. You know, there's so much competition going on. Ratings are down apparently double digits at many of the top cable channels. A lot of people looking at Netflix, a lot of people looking at Hulu, and the June through August months, that's when viewers are tapping into their digital video recordings, checking out video on demand, catching up on things. I watched the last episode of The Blacklist just last night. Quite interesting. Now I want to see another one. There's this weird show on, I think it's either USA or AMC. It's called Mr. Robot. It's bizarre.
I heard about that one.
Not bad, though. Kind of interesting. Anyway, some of the, they're saying some of the programs like Rizzoli and Isles on TNT down, Duck Dynasty is down. A lot of people losing it. There was a show called The Strain on AMC. Had a drama called Humans. Been underwhelming on that one. I wanted to watch some of these. I don't think people knew about this so much. Discovery Channel, got this, the shark shows. That's pretty good stuff for it. And it's got a new show. Well, it's been around for a while called Naked and Afraid. Apparently people like to watch this. The people are naked and they get to take one item with them. What would you take with you? One item. I'd get a one-piece jumpsuit. No, you want to get shoes. Wouldn't you want to have shoes? They take like a little knife or something they take with them. I'd get shoes and I'd sneak a knife inside the soles. That'd give me two items. That's the way I think about it. Anyway, The Strain, that's kind of a FX show. That's been crazy. They had a comedy show with Billy Crystal and Josh Gad called The Comedians. That thing bombed and was canceled. Here's the deal. TNT's audience, the largest viewership, but it's down 22%. USA second largest viewing, down 14, Disney down 19, History down 14, A&E down 36%, and Nick at Night down 27%. Nick at Night can get that back if they just bring the old stuff back. Just
I agree.
Bring back Gilligan's Island, the Lucy, I Love Lucy. You'll have tremendous ratings. People will watch that time and time again. It's a go-to show. Put Star Trek in there, all that kind of stuff. So, terrible news for you TV viewers. Glad we were able to report that. What else we got on the from the old news stories here for you today? Ben Affleck in the news. You know, he and that Jennifer Garner broke up, and apparently he was, messing around with the nanny. And he's got this look on his face with that beard like, "Who, me? Wasn't me. Couldn't be me. Come on, you sleazy guy, you, Affleck." He's going to be playing Batman. His portrayal, though, will be a sleazy Batman. A Batman who sleeps around with everybody in Gotham City. I made that up. I don't think that's going to happen. Anyway, his ex-nanny has been offered $1 million to play Batwoman, but it's going to be in a porn parody.
Uh-oh.
Christina Zunian is that's her name. She's the ex-nanny of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Gardner. And, she's got a new career option. She can be a Caped Crusader, just like Ben. The difference is she's going to perform a lot of stunts porn-wise. TMZ learned about this. They offered her $1 million in the sequel of Batman vs. Superman 30. So, I don't know if she's going to do it. Jay Leno on his, he said last night when he was doing his stand-up, he says, "That's the only legitimate industry is the porn industry. It's the only place where you can really be a star. Because you're a porn star. You're never a porn extra. You're never a porn supporting actor. Everybody is a porn star." Is that right?
Yeah, I guess so.
When you think about it, you're always a porn star. He also mentioned the difference between dogs and cats, because when you talk to your dog looks at you like you're really saying something important. Am I right? You talk to your dog and your dog is like, "Yes, master," looking at you in the eye. You talk to your cat, the cat wanders away, crawls under the bed,
That's right.
throws a hairball up on your pillow, all that kind of stuff.
Scratches you up a little bit.
Yes. Except my cat. My cat's part dog. I've trained the cat very well. Tommy the cat.
Tommy?
Yeah. Meow's a real loudmouth, kind of loud cat, named after Tom Leykis.
Oh,
Tommy.
okay.
Talk, Master Tom. All right, we take a little break, come back with more here. The PM show rolling along here. We got so much more to talk about. Kobe Bryant was surprised. He surprised Taylor Swift at her concert. You know, she has people coming up there all the time on her tour. But she was at Staples Center, and Kobe Bryant gave her a big surprise visit last Friday night at Staples Center. That's the building where the Lakers play, by the way, in Los Angeles. So I'd like to surprise Taylor Swift with a contract back into country music.
I know you would.
You know, I think she's not been as good ever since she left country music. She used to do all those hate songs for her ex-boyfriends.
I'm Jay Farner with some great news on how you could save an average of $3,000 per year on your mortgage. Call Quicken Loans now at 800-QUICKEN to see if you qualify for the government's Home Affordable Refinance Program, or HARP. The HARP guidelines have changed. There's less paperwork and often no appraisal required. Call 800-QUICKEN. That's 800-QUICKEN, or visit QuickenLoans.com.
Important terms and conditions apply. Call us for cost information. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
I'm terrible with money. Apparently, a PhD in physics won't help me predict the trajectory of my own retirement. So I work with TIAA-CREF. You get quality, personalized advice no matter what your balance is. For me, they make investing as easy as Newtonian physics.
Advice for everyone. One more way TIAA-CREF is created to serve and built to perform. Visit TIAA.org. TIAA-CREF, Individual and Institutional Services, LLC. This testimonial is an act of portrayal. Advice is subject to institutional plan rules. Investing involves risk. Individual results will vary.
Experience a luxury boutique hotel escape in the heart of Laguna Beach, California. With the finest art gallery, shopping, dining, and nightlife just steps from your door. The heart of Laguna Beach, the edge of the sea. It's the Inn at Laguna Beach. Enjoy our comfortable rooms, blending the style of a timeless beach bungalow with the modern comforts of today. 70 newly appointed guest rooms and suites await you at the Inn at Laguna Beach. Then, relax at the rooftop bar, where you'll indulge in breathtaking views of the ocean. For dining, you'll find libations and local cuisine on the California coastline, including dining at the legendary Las Brisas, a Southern California landmark. The Inn at Laguna Beach, footsteps from room to village to sea, located in the heart of Laguna Beach. The Inn is within walking distance of all that Laguna Beach has to offer. No car required. The Inn at Laguna Beach, 211 North Coast Highway in Laguna Beach, California. Call 800-544-4479 or visit inatlagunabeach.com.
PM show, CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn. Boy, Michael Jordan just keeps on rolling along. Apparently, he won an $8.9 million judgment against a grocery store chain that used his name without permission for an ad back in 2009. The chain is now defunct. It's called Dominick's, owned by Safeway, was ordered to pay a big time. Michael Jordan argued it ran an ad in Sports Illustrated advertising steaks with his iconic jersey number and an image that was very similar to his Jumpman logo. An attorney for Dominick's said the chain shouldn't have to pony up more than $126,000, even though Michael Jordan testified he doesn't do any media deals worth less than $10 million. How could you put something up there and not think that you'd have to not get permission from Michael Jordan? Don't know. Vin Diesel says it's been 10 years since he played in the movie, the Triple X series that he had. And on Sunday, The Last Witch Hunter, he was starred in that series as well. Anyway, Sunday, Vin announced he would be returning to the Extreme Sports Super Spy series, Triple X3. So if you like that series, that'll be interesting. You can see what's going on with that. What else do we have going for? Cadillac is in the news. The car manufacturer. And this, I think, is good news because everybody's downsizing their automobiles, and they say at Cadillac, it's going big or go home. They have plans now to come up with 5 new SUVs, a new subcompact car, and 3 redesigns, which is pretty good. You know, the Cadillac CT6 unveiled at the International Auto Show back in April has had a restyling, a returnaround, and they've got a new subcompact car and 3 redesigned models that straddle the line between compact and midsize. You need a car to kind of stretch out in a little bit. You know, that's why you see guys like Shaq and all these guys driving around in the Escalades and the Navigators. They need some room. So, Cadillac was known as like the class quality automobile. Same with Lincoln, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, come on. Don't cut those things down into tin cans.
Didn't your Italian friend had one of those back in the day?
Which Italian friend?
I forgot his name. The one that you do on What's Cooking. He visits you and Paul Stern every once in a while on What's Cooking.
Oh, that Italian friend?
Yes.
And he had what kind of a car?
A Cadillac.
Could be.
Yeah. I knew of somebody back in the day. He was a good Italian friend that had one.
Do you have to be Italian to get a Cadillac? Is that what you're saying?
Well, the Italians, they just love
Let me say, Tomas,
humongousness of the car.
A car so you can take bodies. I need a car with lots of room.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And a big trunk.
And a big back seat.
Kelly Osbourne's in the news. She and Giuliana Rancic on the E! Fashion Police show apparently wasn't all that wonderful. Kelly Osbourne, she left E!'s fashion commentary show 6 months ago, just can't seem to hold her tongue when they ask about her departure and her co-panelist, whose comments during the Oscar broadcast led to an overhaul of the series. Quoting now, "I will never admit to liking Giuliana because I don't." That's what Kelly Osbourne said. Kelly Osbourne's got a mouth that just won't stop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she better just, head out of town.
Sort of reminds me of her mom.
Well, her mom, though, has a brain.
That's true.
Kelly Osbourne was talking about, saying all Hispanic people are cleaning toilets? Wasn't she the one that was talking about that?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. And then all her lib friends, "Oh, you don't really mean that. Oh, you don't mean it. You don't mean it." Yeah, she does. She means that. Thank you. She's an idiot. The mouth is flapping away. She says of Giuliana Rancic, "I don't think she's a good person. I think she's a liar." Here's the thing. Let's just cut all Kelly Osbourne stories from the show. Obviously, she's not playing with a full deck. Whatever that means. Armed robbers were in an LA shopping center, apparently hit a Rolex store. It was inside of a famous LA shopping center. People ran for their lives, and 2 men in ski masks fired shots while robbing a luxury store at the Westfield Century City Mall. That's a popular place. Witnesses say the suspect had assault rifles. No one was injured. The men made a clean getaway by car, but people in the parking lot saw them, fled in panic. So, I don't know. It's right next to the Fox Studios back lot there. Scary stuff. Empire. Do you watch that show?
Oh, yes.
Oh, you love that, don't you? Well, let me tell you, it's in the lawsuit mode. People wanting a lot of money, $500 million, maybe more. It's Shaft, in the lead role. There was it was a vision that one guy had, but then it never got made. Now he believes this guy is now suing. He believes the creators of the show owe him $500 million for stealing his idea. This guy is named John Astor White. He's suing the Empire's Danny Strong and Lee Daniels, as well as Imagine Entertainment and 21st Century Fox. He claims he shopped around a show called King Solomon back in 2007, which bears a lot of similarities to Empire. And this guy, John Astor White, claims his show would have starred Richard Roundtree, Shaft, and was about a record executive and his family and their battle over control of the company. He said he faxed the treatment around, added a proposed cast, which had a list that was aspirational, he said, to say the least, because he had Diane Carroll set, Alicia Keys, Kanye West, John Goodman, George Hamilton, and Angie Dickinson.
Wow.
Where did it go? Maybe they should cancel Empire and bring that show on.
Don't think it's going to happen.
Well, maybe not. Coming back, Stephen Colbert, can you wait? Seeing those bad promos and billboards. It's like, do you even care if anybody shows up for the Late Show? I don't, but I'll tell you who the guest stars are going to be.
I don't either.
Experience a luxury boutique hotel escape in the heart of Laguna Beach, California, with the finest art gallery, shopping, dining, and nightlife just steps from your door. the heart of Laguna Beach, the edge of the sea. It's the Inn at Laguna Beach. Enjoy our comfortable rooms, blending the style of a timeless beach bungalow with the modern comforts of today. 70 newly appointed guest rooms and suites await you at the Inn at Laguna Beach. Then, relax at the rooftop bar, where you'll indulge in breathtaking views of the ocean. For dining, you'll find libations and local cuisine on the California coastline, including dining at the legendary Las Brisas, a Southern California landmark. The Inn at Laguna Beach, footsteps from room to village to sea, located in the heart of Laguna Beach. The Inn is within walking distance of all that Laguna Beach has to offer. No car required. The Inn at Laguna Beach, 211 North Coast Highway in Laguna Beach, California. Call 800-544-4479 or visit inatlagunabeach.com.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now, 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
Are you worried about losing your home to foreclosure? If you've been threatened with foreclosure or received legal papers from your bank, you have approximately 30 days to respond. If you do not respond, you could lose your home. You have rights. Act now to protect your rights. You can stay in your home. Many times you can even modify your loan. The bottom line is you can get past this, but you must act right now. If you've been served by your bank and you're worried about losing your home to foreclosure, now is the time to fight back and save your home. Time is limited, so call the professionals at National Foreclosure Defense right now.
800-515-6309. 800-515-6309. 800-515-6309. 800-515-6309. That number again is 800-515-6309.
Welcome back here to the PM show. I'm Michael Horn. Yeah, Cadillac, their sales for the first 7 months of this year have increased 1.5%. That's good. And they've lowered their spending about $600 per vehicle this year, so you get a little break there. Might be interesting to check out Cadillac. Vice President Joe Biden still reportedly considering a run to the White House. That'd be boring. I mean, the only thing that's got any stuff is Donald Trump. Come on, Dr. Ben Carson's good. Carly Fiorina. Coming up on, I guess September 8th, is that when they start the Stephen Colbert's first week of The Late Show?
I believe so.
It's a yawner. George Clooney is going to be the guest on the 8th. Let's see who else. Jeb Bush. That'll bring the listeners in, the viewers. John Batiste. Wednesday, Scarlett Johansson, Tesla. Thursday, Uber CEO Travis Kalanick. Oh, that's good. That would make me want to tune in to hear the Uber. That one will get you to sleep. Musical guests. Here's a good one on Thursday. Toby Keith.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen King on Friday. Amy Schumer. Trouble Waters, musical guest. I hope Dave would have come back. And I'm not a big Dave fan. But wouldn't you rather see Dave back?
Yeah, I would.
I would. You know? I think so. Okay, box office numbers are in for you on the weekend. And that Lion Croca stuff, Straight Outta Compton, is still number one. We've got to get Jerry Heller on the show and set the record straight. Because it is a powerful movie, as Jerry Heller says, when I'm talking about Straight Outta Compton.
Right.
But full of crap, because it's all lies. Eazy-E and Jerry Heller started that whole hip-hop music. It was not Dre and Cube Sorry. But they got a lot of money, so they can say what they want and make people believe it.
Of course.
Maybe they'll get a, is there a star? Is that what they put on the Hip-Hop Walk of Fame? Or is it a big butt they put down there or something, the Hip-Hop Walk of Fame? What do they put on there?
Maybe more of a butt.
Yeah, that could be. Anyway, so congratulations, Straight Outta Compton, number one again, earned $26.8 million in ticket sales over the last couple of days. Totally, it's made $111 million in 2 weeks. Straight Outta Compton 1. Sinister 2 came up in second place, $10.6 million. And then that's about half of what the original film started with back in 2012. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation made $11.7 million, continue to make a ton of money. And so there's some of your box office superstars. I want to go out. I got to see The Man from U.N.C.L.E. before it's tossed out of theaters. Apparently that's not doing that well.
Really?
I don't know. It's only been out a week. But I want to go check it out and see if we can see this. It'd be pretty good. Also, there's a Florida gun range in the news. And commissioners in Daytona Beach, Florida approved a measure last Wednesday that's going to allow the opening of a 12-lane gun range connected to a booze-filled restaurant. Commissioners were kind of leery at first. They thought alcohol and guns don't mix. Geez, you think so, Wally? You really think so, Wally? Then they came around to the idea. The Daytona Beach News Journal says, I've gone back and forth on this, according to Commissioner Pam Woods. I was leery, said Patrick Henry. Patrick Henry, wasn't he the guy, give me liberty, give me death? Apparently not this one. He wants to give me a gun range and I'll give you a bottle of booze. So stay out of Florida if you want to shoot any firearms. And a Florida woman is accused of making a lie about being kidnapped so she wouldn't have to return to her job as a night shift nursing assistant.
Oy.
That takes all kinds. All right, we're out of time. Thanks for joining us. If you missed anything, log on to our website at crntalk.com, crntalk.com. Download our cell phone app. It's free for your smartphone. On your smartphone, dial pound 250 and hit send like you're making a call. Pound 250 and send. When prompted, say CRN Talk. And they'll be downloading our app right to your phone free of charge. You can take us on the road wherever you want to be. Pound 250, hit send when prompted for the keyword, say CRN Talk. For our producer, Courtney Cadera, for the great Tomas, I'm Michael Horn. Thanks for listening. Have a great night. Barry Farber coming up next.
CRN Digital Talk Radio prides itself on being the station of every situation. And you can listen to us on nearly any platform and device. Download to your iPhone, Android, and BlackBerry episodes of What's Cookin'. And take Master Sommelier Michael Jordan with you to the wine shop so he can help you pick out that perfect bottle of wine. Stream episodes of the Sonoma Wine Report through our CRN app, TuneIn Radio, Nobex, Stitcher, UTunes, or AHA Radio. And start planning that unforgettable weekend in the wine country. They're in your corner on iHeartRadio, iTunes, and many other apps. And of course, you can always listen live through your local cable TV provider, as well as on our website at crntalk.com. For more information on where to listen to these great shows, along with many others, log on to crntalk.com and create your own listening experience today.